to GameDay 99. Hello, I'm Dick Enberg, along with my partner, Phil Sims.
The Broncos need to prove they can throw the football against this defense. If they do that, watch out, because it will open up the run as well. We could be in for another Wild West shootout, Dick. What a nice job by the kicker in getting that ball deep. He really put a strong leg into it.
Number 34 to the right. Near the 20-yard line. Number 9. Now we'll go to work here in the first quarter. Down he goes.
I was at practice on Friday, and all the defensive coaches were talking about was stuffing the run. Guess what? They did it on that play.
Tie score, first quarter. 34.
The key to stopping the running game starts right up front between the tackles. You need to penetrate at the snap of the ball to disrupt their blocking schemes. The defense didn't do it on that play.
First and 10. The running back has it. Denver brings in 6 defensive backs on first down.
I talked to the coaches yesterday, Dick, and they told me they were going to put that play in just for this game. Guess what? It worked.
Fifth play on this drive. Played by number 52.
The Bears' offensive line looks like they're all on the same page. They are just firing off at the snap of the ball.
Chicago brings in the to number 34. Denver comes out in the back.
Good defense, Dick. They didn't bite on the misdirection and flowed right to the point of attack.
Number 9, working from the eye. Here comes 34. Number 6 takes it deep. Number 30 to the right. Number 7.
Does a great job of standing in there and throwing the football down the field.
Chicago. Crowding the line. Number 30.
Sometimes it's not only the defense that gets the job of delivering the punishment. Look out.
Number 30 to the left. Throwing on first down.
I'll tell you, Dick, catches like that can keep a drive going and get your team pumped up on the sidelines.
Big opportunity for the Broncos. First and 10. Number 7. Intended for the wide receiver. Chicago with a 4-man front. 44. On third down, trailing 0-0. Number 7. Throw, third down. The Broncos 7, the Bears 3. The halfback in motion. Denver goes with a 3-man front. Number 9 goes to work.
Dick, the defense appeared to have the outside contained, but they still got beat. That's just pure speed.
Number 9, working from the I formation at the end of the first quarter. The Broncos 7, the Bears 3. Denver comes out in a dime package. Denver with 6 defensive tackles on the second down. Number 40.
Has the speed to make that play, Dick. That's why he's so dangerous.
Using motion. Number 34. Number 83 to receive the punt. Number 16 to punt into the end zone. Chicago riding the line of scrimmage. Complete to number 82.
Sometimes you're better off taking a sure completion rather than going deep.
Number 30. On third down, leading 7-3. By number 44. On first down, leading 7-3. Number 23 with the tackle.
Tough offense to stop, Dick. If they don't beat you short, they beat you deep.
The Bears come out in a dime package.
Was all alone, and if you don't have good coverage on the receivers, you're gonna get burned.
Shotgun, number 7. First and 10. Number 7.
How does he throw the football so hard? Well, I'll tell you, Dick, it starts with a sit-up. Both feet are firmly planted, and that allows his arm to come over the top with all that leverage.
Chicago, riding the line of scrimmage. Number 30.
Give the linebackers credit. They stayed at home, leaving themselves in position to come up strong when they saw the run. What a talented core of linebackers.
2 minutes left in the half. Chicago with 6 defensive backs on Sunday. Tackle by number 29. Chicago with a 4-man front. Number 9 looks at first down. Number 9 to throw on first down. To number 88.
Denver really needs to cover those underneath receivers, particularly when they're playing man coverage.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. 40-yard line.
The short passing game can really frustrate the defense. If you get up tight on the receivers, they go over the top.
Three receivers. Throwing on second down.
Denver is not tackling well today. You can be sure the coaching staff will have them working extra hours in next week's practice, practicing on their tackling because they need it.
Three receivers. First and 10. To number 80.
I'll be the first to tell you, good pass protection is vital to the success of any offense.
Denver with 6 defensive backs on second down.
Is just so accurate, and that comes from having good balance. He keeps both feet spread apart, giving him a firm foundation to throw the football.
Big opportunity for the Bears. Throwing on first down. Number 83 can't hold on.
That's why I never wanted to play receiver, Dick. Those defensive backs can really lay the lumber on you.
Denver hiding the line of scrimmage.
Was the guy the coaches were worried about. Now we know why. The long snapper did a great job of placing the ball right into the holder's hands, and that gave plenty of time for the kicker to drill the ball through the uprights.
So at halftime, the Broncos 10, the Bears 6.
Chicago needs to start mixing it up offensively in the second half of the game. What a battle it's been so far, but I sense the team that can control the ball this half will be the one who can pull out the win.
He kicks it deep. Denver now working with two tight ends.
It looked to me, Dick, like the quarterback and receiver were on a different page.
The Bears showing blitz.
Good job by the big men up front. They neutralized the outside defenders, opening up a clear path for the run. The result was big yardage.
Denver now working with two tight ends.
Chicago really needs to cover those underneath receivers, particularly when they're playing man coverage.
Chicago brings in 6 on first down. Number 13. Chicago shows blitz. Number 30 in the backfield. 83 near the first down marker.
Has a lot of GMs around this league salivating. When he becomes a free agent, look out.
Number 7.
Runs 5 miles every day in the offseason. That's where he gets all that stamina to run those fly routes all day long.
Chicago, with that 8-man front, must be thinking run. Number 7, looking deep. Down the middle, incomplete. Tenth play of the drive. Number 7, under pressure. The receiver can't hold on. Number 44, he just hauled in his 5th catch of the day. The Broncos, 13, the Bears, 6.
You talk about what wins your football games, and the key word is fundamentals. We just saw why that team has got their kicking game down to a science.
Denver will go on first down with a 4-man.
Just shifted gears and turned on the speed. That enabled him to cut the run outside for a nice gain. Did a great job of reading the defense and finding the open receiver on that play, Dick.
First and 10, number 9.
Had the defensive coaches so worried this week that they put in some special schemes just to stop him. I think that could have been a mistake. Sometimes you just confuse your own players by putting in new stuff. Showed some of his speed on that play, and the defense was lucky he didn't take it all the way.
The receiver in motion. Number 9, throw on second down.
Got hammered on that play, Dick. That's why he couldn't hold on to the football.
Chicago now working with 2 tight ends.
How does he throw the football so hard? Well, I'll tell you, Dick, it starts with a sit-up. Both feet are firmly planted, and that allows his arm to come over the top with all that leverage.
At the end of the third quarter, the Broncos, 13, the Bears, 6. Number 34, in the back.
Shows the speed there, Dick. You better have 2 guys on him when he turns on the Jets.
Number 34, the lone back. Throwing on first down.
Good pass protection can really frustrate a defense, and it puts pressure on them to blitz. That's when you get key mismatches and one-on-one situations for the receivers.
Denver, with that 8-man front, must be thinking run.
Had no chance to turn the corner on that run. The defense had him well contained, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another long drive by number 9. The Broncos, 13. The Bears, 13. Number 30 to the right. First and 10. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, Dick, after a quarterback throws a pass like that, he's just happy it wasn't picked off.
Number 30. Number 7, working from the outside. Here comes the back. Number 80, deep, and he's deep. Number 16, into punt. This one a majestic spiral. 35. Number 34, the lone back. Number 9, to throw on first down. By number 54. Denver will go on first down. Ejected.
Played in an exhibition basketball game with me this summer. Hey, his jump shot's pretty good, but I think he found his calling right here in the NFL.
Denver with 6 defensive backs on second down.
Can have my vote for the Pro Bowl this year. Wow.
First down.
Really looked sharp there, Dick. Found the open man and got him the ball.
Denver, corners tight on the receiver.
Read it all the way. They tried to run a sweep and it just got stuffed.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Fifth play on this drive. By number 21. He just hauled in his 5th catch of the day.
Good read and throw by the quarterback there, Dick.
The Bears, 16.
I'll tell you, Dick, you can never take a field goal for granted. There are a lot of things that can go wrong, but we saw everything go right on that kick.
He kicks it deep. Splitbacks for number 7.
Denver is moving the ball through the air and eating up yardage now.
The receiver in motion. Chicago with a formation. By number 97.
Dick, there's no better way to pump up the crowd and your teammates on the sideline than a good old-fashioned stiff arm.
Number 7 looks at first down.
Got deep in a hurry there, Dick. He just blew by the defender and made a fine catch.
Number 7 will go to work with split downs. Throws to the open running back. 5th play on this drive.
Really likes to please the fans. He's always the last one out of the parking lot on game days, and the kids just love him.
Chicago with that 8-man front. Thinking. Chicago using the 3-man front on second down. Great coverage downfield.
Really hung his receiver out to dry. That's why he couldn't hold on.
On third down. Touchdown, Broncos. The Broncos, 20. The Bears, 16.
When you make a catch like that, Dick, as a receiver, you've got to feel like you will catch everything that is thrown your way.
Number 9 looks at second down. Now with his 5th catch today.
They really need to tighten up their zone coverage, Dick. That's why they keep getting beat underneath.
The Broncos bring in 6 defensive players. Number 80, wide open.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you don't get some pressure on the quarterback, it's going to be a long day. The final score, the Broncos
20, the Bears 16. From Denver,